I seek refuge in God from Satan in the name of Allah is gracious and merciful. Quran topics by Tanvir Kazmi. Lesson number 8 Disbelievers. English audio number 22. Surah Kaf number 50 verses from 36. Many a generation before them who were more powerful we destroyed. They searched the land. Did they find an escape? This should be a lesson for everyone who possesses a mind or is able to hear and witness. Surah Al Dhariyah, number 51, verses from 9. Deviating therefrom are the deviators. Woe to the falsifiers. In their blundering, they are totally heedless. They question the day of judgment, the day they are present, the day they are presented to the fire. Taste the punishment. This is what you use to challenge. Surah Al Dhariyat number 51 verses from 31. He said, "What are you up to, O messengers?" They said, "We have been dispatched to criminal people. We will shower them with rocks of clay, marked by your rock, marked by your Lord for the transgressors. We then delivered all the believers. We did not find in it except one house of submitters, Muslimin. We set it up as a lesson for those who fear the painful punishment. In Moses, we sent him to Pharaoh with manifest proofs, but he turned away in arrogance and said, Magicians are crazy. Consequently, we punished him and his troops. We threw them into the sea, and he is the one to blame. In Ad, we sent upon them disastrous wind. Anything that it came upon was utterly destroyed. In Thamud, they were told, Enjoy temporarily. They rebelled against the command of their Lord. Consequently, the lightning struck them as they looked. They could never get up, nor were they helped. And the people of Noah before that, they were wicked people. Surah Al-Tur number 52, verse from 9. The day will come when the sky will violently thunder, the mountains will be wiped out. Woe on that day to the disbelievers who are in their blundering heedless. They will be herded into Gehenna forcibly. This is the fire in which you used to disbelieve. Is this magic, or do you not see? Suffer the burning, whether you are patient or impatient. It will be the same for you. This is just requital for what you did. Surah Al-Najm number 53, verses from 27. Those who disbelieve in the hereafter have given the angels feminine names. They had no knowledge about this. They only conjectured. Conjecture is no substitute for the truth. You shall disregard those who turn away from our message and become preoccupied with this worldly life. Surah Al-Najm number 53 verses from 45. He is the one who created the two kinds, male and the female, from a tiny drop of semen. He will reflect, he will affect the recreation. He is the one who makes you rich or poor. He is the Lord of the galaxies. He is the one who destroyed ancient Ad and wiped out Thamud. Also, the people of Noah before that, they were evil transgressors. The evil communities were the lowliest. The evil communities were the lowliest. Consequently, they utterly vanished. Which of your Lord's marvels can you deny? This is a warning like the older ones. The inevitable is imminent. None beside God can relieve it. Are you questioning this matter? Are you laughing instead of crying? Are you insisting on your ways? You shall fall prostrate before God and worship Him. Surah Al Qamar, number 54, verses from 1. The hour come closer and the moon has split. Then they saw a miracle, but they turned away and said, old magic. They disbelieved, followed their opinions, and adhered to their old traditions. Sufficient warnings have been delivered to alert them. Great wisdom, but all the warnings have been in vain. Ignore them. The day will come when the caller will announce a terrible disaster. With their eyes humiliated, they come out of the graves like scattered locusts. As they respond to the caller, the disbelievers will say, this is a difficult day. The people of Noah disbelieved before them. They disbelieved our people and said, crazy. He was persecuted. He implored his Lord, I am oppressed. Grant me victory. We then opened the gates of the sky, pouring water, and we caused spring to gush out of the earth. The waters met to effect a predetermined decision. We carried we carried him on the watercraft made of logs and ropes. It ran under our watchful eyes, a reward for one who was rejected. We have set it up as a lesson. Does any of you wish to learn? How terrible was my punishment after the warnings. We made the Quran easy to learn. Does any of you wish to learn? Odd disbelieved. Consequently, how terrible was my punishment after the warnings. We sent upon them violent winds on the day of continuous misery. It tossed the people around as if they were decayed palm trees' trunks. How terrible was my punishment after the warnings. We made the Quran easy to learn. Does any of you wish to learn? Thamud rejected the warnings. They said, shall we follow one of us, a human being? We will then go astray, then end up in hell. Did the message come down to him instead of us? He is a flagrant liar. They will find out tomorrow who the flagrant liar is. We are sending the camel as a test for them. Watch them and be patient. Inform them that the water shall be divided among them. The camel shall be allowed to drink on her designated day, but they persuaded their friend to kill, and he obliged. Consequently, how terrible was my punishment. They have been warned. We sent upon them one blow, whereupon they became like harvested hay. We made the Quran easy to learn. Does any of you wish to learn? The people of Lot rejected the warnings. We showered them with rocks. Only Lot's family was saved at dawn. We blessed him, his family. We thus reward the appreciative. He warned them about our requital, but they ridiculed the warnings. They negotiated with him about his guests. We blinded them. Suffer my punishment. You have been warned. Early the next morning, a devastating punishment struck them. Suffer my punishment. You have been warned. We made the Quran easy to learn. Does any of you wish to learn? Pharaoh's people were warned. They rejected all our signs. Consequently, we requited them as an almighty, omnipotent should. Are you disbelievers better than those disbelievers? How have how you have absolved by the book? Perhaps they think we will be the winners. All of them will be defeated. They will turn around and flee. The hour is awaiting them, and the hour is far worse and more painful. Certainly the guilty are astray and will end up in hell. They will be dragged into the hell fire forcibly, suffer the fire of punishment. Everything we created is precisely measured. Our commands are done within the blink of an eye. We destroyed your counterparts. Does any of you wish to learn? Everything they did is recorded in the books. Everything small or large is written down. Surely the righteous have deserved gardens and rivers. in a position of honor at an omnip- at an omnipotent king. Surah Rahman number 55 verses from 39. On that day no human nor jinn will be asked about their sins. Which of your Lord's marvels can you deny? Guilty will be recognized by their looks. They will be taken by the forelocks and the feet. Which of your Lord's marvels can you deny? This is Gehenna that the guilty used to deny. They will circulate between it and an intolerable fire. Which of your Lord's marvels can you deny? Surah Al Waqiah number 56, verses from 41. Those of the left will be on the left in misery and inferno. Even their shade is hot, never cool, never tolerable. They used to be rich. They insisted on great blasphemy. They said, after we die and turn to dust and bones, we get resurrected? Does this include our forefathers? Say, the early generations and the later generations will be summoned to a meeting on the predetermined day. Then you, O disbelieving strayers, will eat from the trees of bitterness, filling your bellies therefrom, then drinking on top of it hellish drinks, then adding drinks of sand, such is their share on the day of judgment. We have created you if you could only believe. Surah Al Waqiah number 56, verses from 89. Then joy, flowers, and gardens of bliss. And if he is one of the right, peace be on lot of those on the right. But if they are from the disbelievers, the strayers, then a living of fire and burning in hell. This is the absolute truth. You shall glorify the name of your Lord the Great. Surah Al Hadid number 57, verses from 13. On that day, the hypocrite men and the women will say to those who believed, please allow us to absorb some of your light. It will be said, go back behind you and seek light. A barrier will be set up between them, whose gate separates mercy on the inner side from punishment on the outer side. They will call upon them, were we not with you? They will answer, yes, but you cheated yourselves, hesitated, doubted, and became misled by wishful thinking. Until God's judgment came, you were diverted from God by illusion. Therefore, today no ransom can be taken from you, nor from those who disbelieved. You are living in fire. It is your Lord, it is your Lord, and it is your Lord in miserable abode. Surah Al-Mujadilah, Surah Mujadila number 58 verses from 8. Have you noted those who are enjoined from conspiring secretly, then insist on conspiring? They conspire to commit sin, transgression, and disobedience of the messenger. When they come to you, they greet you with a greeting other than that decreed by God. They say inside themselves, Allah will not punish us for our utterances. Their only requital is Gehenna, wherein they burn. What a miserable destiny. Surah Al Mujadala, number 58, verse from 14. Have you noted those who befriended people with whom God is angry? They neither belong with you nor with Him. They deliberately swear lies. Allah has prepared for them a severe punishment. Miserable indeed is what they used to do. They used their oaths as a mean of repelling from the path of God. Consequently, they have incurred a shameful punishment. Neither their money nor their children will help them against God. They have incurred the hellfire, wherein they will live. The day comes when God resurrect them all. They will swear to Him then, just as they swear to you now, thinking that they really are right. Indeed, they are. Indeed, they are the real liars. Indeed, they are the real liars. The devil has possessed them and caused them to disregard God's messages. These are the party of the devil. Absolutely, the party of devil are the losers. Surely those who oppose God and his messenger will be with the lowliest. God has decreed, I and my messengers will most assuredly win. God is powerful, almighty. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.